Hey everybody, it's Kenny K here, and I'm bringing you a 1984 slasher music horror movie called Rocktober Blood. Gets a 4.5 on IMDb, directed by Beverly Sebastian. Not a lot of known actors, never heard of them. You basically got two main characters you need to uh, focus on. So you got the rock star Billy I, or AKA Billy Harper. He and his girlfriend Ellen Starlin, uh, they're rock stars, but Lynn is more of the so, what do you call him? Not the back vocals, but the somebody who does a collaboration on stage, but not that long. No, the main star is Billy I. So at some point they're trying to record their voices in a recording studio, and at some point uh, you see a guy getting killed, one of the recording studio guys killed on a while he's playing pinball. His throat is getting slit. um, then eventually another person dies. The killer basically takes a woman named Marjorie, I believe, and impales her against a wall. So yes, it starts on a really bloody note. And eventually, Billy I is sitting there on a chair while Lynn got herself a shower, and he's saying while he's smoking crystal rock on this pipe, he's smoking crystal meth or rock or whatever. He's saying, "Where's Marjorie?" She's saying, and he says, "I think she's hanging around." And eventually, he has this weird laugh when he's looking for her, and when he is saying, "I killed her," and with that laugh,
Her.
um, he wants to kill Lynn, but before he can cut her throat, a security guard walks in, and he goes after the security guard, saying, "You little dipshit." And from there, the movie goes 2 years later. Apparently, Billy I was executed because he went on a massacre after that, killing 25 rock stars, and was tried. And Alan, fingered him out during trial, and he got the chair. Now Alan is sorry, Lynn. Sorry, not Alan. Lynn fingered him out, and Lynn is now the big star. She was the second voice. Now she's the first voice of a rock band, and she's doing these rock concerts. But lo and behold, Billy I is back, and back for vengeance, and killing off people around Lynn, and trying to kill Lynn. So, and meanwhile, her manager and her security and her team doesn't believe her. You get this sort of mishmash of a slasher meets Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Killer ish kind of style. So that's the movie. So Billy Eye's back from the dead and killing. What's gonna happen? Pros and the cons. Okay, the pros are good gore. The movie has about 8 kills at least, and really mean spirited. Really, really mean spirited. There's, like I said, I showed you the early scenes with the throat slit. That's not the biggest kill, but the one, impaling that lady. There's this kill that happens when Lynn is asked to go to a mountain retreat with a few of her entourage, and one of her entourage members is choked until she's choked out. But when she's awake, Billy is chopping off her limbs, and you see him chopping off the arm, and she's awake like that because he wants to chop her in little bitty pieces so she can fit in this trunk. So it's pretty nasty. So for the gore hounds, it's interesting, very interesting. There's even a scene that I thought was extremely wild, and just because the movie, like I said, it's a music movie too. You got a lot of, for people who love rock and roll, 80s rock and roll, this is it. Really catchy songs, good songs. And I gotta say, the killer at some point, man oh man, he has a set of lungs on him. Lynn Starling also really can sing, and at the end, he has this outfit of the Grim Reaper outfit on, and he's on the concert called Rocktoberblood, and he's singing because it's Billy I. It's Billy I. He was a rock star, and I mean, I'll just show you.
Now we're stalking you, come back from the grave, with the wrath of vengeance too. For this cloak of mystery soon will disappear. Once you see his face, your mind will fill with fear. There's a killer on the loose, better try to hide. There's a killer on the loose, it's your time to die.
To be killed fake. It's all fake. So they have blood packs, but what he's actually doing, he's killing them for real. Like this one, he just takes the intestines out, and another one, I believe he just cuts off the head, but slowly, like just with a knife, and throws it in the audience. So he kills about 3 or 4 of these women that are on stage. The hapless victims of October Blood, and then eventually Lynn Starlin enters stage and she comes on stage and she starts to sing her song. Then at nowhere, the killer unmasks himself. It's Billy I, and nobody is like, okay. Isn't he a mass murderer? And the drummer says, let's just play He's Back. And the guy starts to sing, and everybody's like, whoa, Billy! And he's handcuffed to Lynn. So, but I gotta say, they can sing. It's a pretty good concert. Catchy songs, good rock and roll, good guitar solos, and I mean, yeah. And that's as far as I want to take it towards the end. Like I said, the end is pretty spectacular. Actually, it's actually a pretty spectacular ending. It's music. It's like a live concert, and there's a slasher on stage killing people for real, but it's actually this bloody rocktober blood concert. So people who were supposed to die on concert, but fake of course, but he's just killing the hapless victims for real, not the guitar members or the drummer, but and Billy I just wants to sing, but yeah. And the ending is kind of cool too. It may be anticlimactic for some, but man oh man, the way it ends, it's ending with a set of lungs, with a oh. I mean, yeah, it's just, that's all I can give you. Um, because the twist in the movie, so the like I said, it's a mishmash of kind of a Friday Nightmare on Elm Street meets a slasher movie. It's why Nightmare on Elm Street, because it seems that Lynn is the only one who sees him, and nobody else sees him. And the thing is that um, you already know it's not him, because at some point, some people who are getting killed see that person coming and they say, "Oh, it's you." You know what I mean? Yeah, so they know who that person is. So Lynn, she's crazy in the head, maybe. She's the killer, or there's another killer, and not Billy I, because he's actually dead for real. Um, but the thing is, her reactions are bad. The acting. Let's talk about the acting. The only good acting, and that's still in the pros, was Billy I. His mannerisms kind of reminded me of Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. He enjoys his killing. He laughs. He's sarcastic when hanging around. He's while he's taking drugs. I mean, he kind of reminds me as a Patrick Bateman, but of course a B version of him, because American Psycho, Patrick Bateman was the best, but he reminds me of that. So he did a good job in acting, but the rest of the movie, woof. I mean, at some point, there's this creepy scene where Lynn in the house in the mountains, to just chill with her entourage. The power is shut out. The killer Billy I, then in her mind, shuts down the power, lights out, and you have this creepy chase in through the house. And at some point, she's waiting in the corner with a knife, stabs somebody. You hear the knife going in. Then we see, oh, it's Chris, apparently her British manager, saying, "Oh, she stabbed me. She stabbed me in the bloody shoulder. She did. I want her security. I want her security 24/7." But he brushes it off like it's nothing. It's like, it's all for the money. I don't care if you stab me. I want my money. I want you to be famous so I get money. There's even a moment that he even goes grave hunting for her to see that Billy I is really dead or not. I mean, and then and the security guy in charge is this fat guy with this hat, this stupid hat on, and shorts, like shorts that you go to the beach with, and in this white T-shirt. And the reaction of Lynn is like, yeah, he really just chased me around. I don't like that. I mean, her reactions when she is almost killed by somebody is like, yeah, I didn't like that. I mean, if I was in her shoes, I would be like terrified. Get me 50 fucking bodyguards. I mean, she's a star. She I want. She pays the bills, right? She's 50 fucking bodyguards around me. So I didn't like the acting was bad. The acting was bad. The only one who acted okay was, like I said, the killer himself. Um, it's like I said, it's the script. The writing is also really bad. The dialogue is bad. Like the if you're killed, you're almost killed. You should be scared. It's almost like it's brushed off as an inconvenience. You know what I mean? So that's what I. And the twist, there's a twist at the end, and it's kind of lazy. It's done before. It's lazy. Uh, but okay, we'll take it. You know. I was planning to give this movie a 4.5. What actually IMDb is giving it because of the bad acting, the bad writing, and the lazy twists. But I did like the killer, how he acted, and I did like the ending where you have this the last 20 minutes all hell breaks loose on rocktoberblood fest. I mean, the killer is singing. While, meanwhile, he's killing for real, and people aren't thinking it's part of the the show, and they show you explicitly what he's doing, like cutting out the bellies of these women, these prop women, and then just taking out the guts and like this, and then that a mean spirited head slash where he's just you know slowly cutting her head off. It's just like and the blood out, and then with that head, so, I mean, and when they see him, it's like, "Wow, it's Billy Eye!" While he's known to be a fucked up, you know, mass murderer, and the drummer's like, "Let's okay, they're in awe and like this. Let's just play. He's back." And they start to playing, and then Billy Eye starts to sing, and like I say, he has a good set of lungs on him. But then the end is unique in a way, but for some people it would be anticlimactic. And also another con is a little bit that no one of the good guys are likable. Lynn is a bitch. She's like this since she became famous. She's like, I'm the woman here. I'm the boss. You listen to me. You get fired. Fuck you and this and that. And you do not care if she lives or die, in my opinion. And especially with the bad acting. You know, you do not care if she lives or die. I mean, she stabs her fucking manager in the shoulder, and the thing is, he's just walking out. and she stabbed me so in the bloody shoulder, and he's just stabbed in his shoulder, and he's just brushing it off. Like I said, they're brushing things off. There's even a kill in there that I never seen before. A kill with a iron, a clothing iron against the neck, and basically burning the neck open, and that the victim starts to bleed all over. I mean, they're very creative with their kills in this movie. I don't know. Like I said, that's the reason it's a 50-50 movie. Like I said, you got to take the bad with the good. So I'm giving it a 5. Think it's worth a watch. I'll put the link in the description because it's free on YouTube. It's not. I don't think it's the censored cut, but you can see the kills, the explicit violence, and you do see titties. So I'll put the link in the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe if you like my videos. It's all free. It's all good. And see you later for the next bloody review.